16 years of Heritage Day celebrations. This year's event is set to continue the journey of exponential growth, uniting South Africans through the spirit of ubuntu. But for more on the proceedings now, let us cross live to SABC News reporter Hitekani Magwedze. Hitekani, good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for coming through. I see activities, of course, taking place behind you. Talk to us about what is happening and what's likely to happen.
Well, good afternoon to you too, Balesa. As you rightly say, the celebrations here in Rabie Sports Stadium are in full swing. This is, of course, for the Imbizo Heritage Day cultural music concert, and it's more than music, really. As you can see towards my right, there are marquees, there are tents. That's where all the food is. That's the taste experience of the Heritage Day. There's different cuisines, traditional cuisine, and of course there is the braai area just behind the tent that side. So it's a real medley of the different celebrations of Heritage Day. There is clothing, as you can see. There are so many people still arriving here as the afternoon continues, dressed in the colorful traditional attire. This is, of course, the 16th consecutive year that Imbizo, Shisanyama continues to host these kind of events. But to tell us more about this afternoon is the spokesperson for Imbizo, Shisanyama, Bridget Konkobe. Bridget, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
So tell us, why is it that you continue after 15 years now, this is the 16th year, that you continue hosting these events?
We do this because as Imbizo Shisanyama, we are very, very proud of who we are. It is very important to celebrate us as Africans because this is what we do. This is what we do at Imbizo, where we serve food that is African, where we always embrace our heritage. However, every year on the 24th of September, if you look at the history of Shaka Zulu, that he died on this day, that is important to us. This is our inheritance. So this is who we are, this is who we are proud to be. So we dress up, we eat the food, the manner in which we celebrate this is how we eat and how we dress up. And of course the African traditional music that we have. We invite artists from Emma Hostele, Abo Denver, Abo Maskandi artists, the Tonga artists. You know, everybody's here with their shimbelane dressed to celebrate. So this is who we really are and who we are proud to be. That's why we celebrate this.
Great. Obviously, we can hear the music, we can see the dance going on, but tell us about the other things that you're providing for people to experience this afternoon.
Okay. So there is food here. There's a lot of people who are coming with their traditional cuisines to showcase them and to sell them, and others to just share. So that's what we do. And if you go outside, there's people selling beadworks, you know, just how we dress. So, and then there is music. So those are the kind of things that we do here.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Bridget.
It's a pleasure.
Right, Palisa, that was, of course, Bridget Konkobe telling us about the afternoon and the offering. We do know that there are different types of artists that will be celebrating and setting the stage alight. We have artists like Joe Shirimani, we have Treasure and Pleasure rather, and many others that will be entertaining people here. So it promises to be a great afternoon going into the evening. We understand that it's going to go on until quite late into the evening. So people have so much to look out for, apart from the food, apart from the clothing, apart from the beads and everything else traditional that is being celebrated here. But for now, though, it's back to you in studio, Palisa.
All right, Hitekani, just before we let you know, let's just talk about the young people, of course, in attendance. Do they understand, the real importance of Heritage Day?
Well, we've spoken to some of the young people. Funny you ask. Most of them are dressed in the traditional attire. I think what's significant is that it seems that the traditional attire, the taking pride in wearing your tribe's attire, is one of the big things that is attracting the young people. What they're saying is that they look forward to this day so that they can showcase new trending type of traditional fashion that they can wear. But beyond that, It's what they say is they want to be able to show people the kind of tradition that they come from, the pride that they have in their own tradition, and being able to share that with other people, being able to learn also from other cultures, and seeing the different kinds of cultures that South Africa has, and it's very profound to hear that from young people, considering that they've obviously so much to learn and they are opening themselves up to learning. But apart from that, obviously the music is a big deal in terms of the crowd puller and pulling young people to come and celebrate. We spoke to a lot of young people and they've pointed out who the artists that impress them, and they look forward to seeing them on stage this afternoon. So quite a lot of things that young people say they're really proud of in terms of their heritage and tradition, showing that they do understand what the day's purpose is.
All right, Hitekani, thank you so much. Many thanks there to our reporter Hitekani Magwedze, live from Rabie Stadium here in Gauteng.